Kenneth?
My God!
Kenneth? Kenneth?
Oh God! Ghost by the door!
What on earth are you talking
No,
about?
I just saw him walk past and... So that's it? Not exactly Tony and Guy, more your Kenneth and Co.
Well, from Tiny Acorns.
Do you mind not looking at my hot pants when you say that?
Talking of Kenneth and Company, it's not just you working here, is it?
Oh, no, God forbid. I'd never get any sunbathing done. No, I've got interviews this afternoon for a new assistant. I'm looking for someone very local and very cheap.
No change there, then.
Oi.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. Can you do me a wash and blow dry sometime this afternoon?
No. So what is going on with Troy, then?
You can't squeeze me in. I don't want to cut. I just want to wash and blow dry.
No, I'm sorry, love. We're completely rushed off our feet. Go on.
Well...
This evening.
You are?
Do you have an appointment early evening?
No. I bet you I know what's going on. All that money's gone to his head. I had this mate once. He won £300 on a scratch card. Started shopping in Waitrose and buying loose-leaf tea.
When is your next appointment?
Oh, will you go away? Look, believe me, love, with split ends like that, it's not an hairdresser you need, it's a crash helmet.
No, it's nothing like that. We had a bit of an argument a few days ago. Can't remember what it was about now. Then he started getting a bit distant. He set up a management company for all these houses his father left him in his will and works all day and night. Anyway, I said, look, you're obviously too busy to come on this holiday. Maybe I should go and see Kenneth on my own. I only said it to get a reaction. And he said, great idea. And here I am.
Do you think they do wonder pants? You know, like a wonder bra look for men. I think I need a bit of lift and separation.
Any chance of a quick head massage?
No! How many times? Jacqueline! Oh, my God!
Hola!
Oh, come here!
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
I can't believe you're here. Do you know, I tried ringing you on that number you gave me last year, but it just went dead. I thought it was maybe Donald's number you gave me by mistake.
Oh, Kenneth! How insensitive. Jacqueline, how are you?
Oh, you know, bearing up. A lot's happened since last time I saw you.
Well, of course, it must be almost a year to the week of Donald's death. It's so brave of you to come back to Benidorm. I imagine being here, you feel much closer to him.
You could say that.
Kenneth?
My God!
Kenneth? Kenneth?
Oh, God! Ghost by the door!
What on earth are you talking
No,
about?
I just saw him walk past and...
I've come to take you with me.
Well, sorry about that. How many times have I told you not to do that?
Sorry, the temptation is sometimes just too great.
I think we've got a bit of explaining to do.
So it was all a big insurance scam?
I don't like to use the word scam.
Well, then what was it?
Oh, no, it was a scam. I just don't like to use the word.
What happened then?
Well, you know the fella with the white beard that we saw at the British consulate?
Yeah.
Well, he followed us.
What, all the way to Marrakesh?
Oh, yes.
Honestly, why don't people just mind their own business?
Well, they were trying to defraud an insurance company out of £500,000.
Exactly, an insurance company. So no need for Captain Birdseye to be poking his sticky beak in.
Anyway, things got rather messy after that. We got home, charges were pressed, and I'm afraid a custodial sentence was passed.
Oh, no.
Well, look on the bright side, it could have been worse. Some people go to prison for stuff like that.
That's what a custodial sentence means, you idiot.
Oh.
But surely the company hadn't paid out by then.
It didn't matter, it was still a fraudulent claim. I managed to pull a few strings with a friend of mine who's a High Court judge, who happens to be the president of the DSA.
Darlington Swingers Association.
But he only managed to help Jacqueline. I'm afraid somebody had to take the rap, and I went down for 8 months.
8 months?
I'm afraid so. 8 months confined, 23 hours a day in a cell with a 19-year-old bodybuilding arsonist.
Woohoo! Now we're talking turkey.
Arsonist means he sets fire to things.
Oh.
It must have been absolute hell.
It had its ups and downs.
I did my best to make sure Donald had his home comforts. Every visiting day, I used to smuggle something in for you, didn't I?
Every Friday without fail.
They used to frisk you as you went in, but I got quite good at hiding things. Well, let's say about my person, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Oh, yes, I started with easy things, you know, pens, money, magazines. Rolled up, of course.
Yeah, well, they'd have to be.
But after a few months' practice, I was smuggling all sorts, wasn't I?
Oh, yes, I can safely say I was the only man in D-Ring with a George Foreman grill. Right. Another round, I think?
I'll go.
No, I'll go. I don't think you should risk sitting on one of them bar stools. We might never see it again.